I'm always late, aren't I? You're right. Good morning. Welcome to another day of the video diary. And I'm heading my way to le collège. Late again. Technically, I'm not late yet. I should be there in 2 minutes. It took about 5 minutes to walk there. It's fine. Don't worry about it. What am I going to miss? Register? Oh no. No. Don't miss the register. Don't get me wrong. I'm a good boy. But they always say, like, well, if you're late, how are you going to be able to stay on time at a job? I've got a job. And I'm never more than 5 minutes late. 5 minutes early. Because I always get there 5 minutes early. Leave me alone. But, however, today is a horribly worky day. It's my entire full day at school, plus 4 hours after work. After school, at work. So today's video might not be interesting, unless I show you this. I'm just going to awkwardly carry on now, like that never happened. I hope you realise, Tom, that half of the jokes I ever say, or like set up in this, are like all devoted for you. Hope you're aware of that. Obviously it's like my humour, there's like a certain like twinge to it. But I always say jokes that I could imagine you saying. Yeah, if you vlog, is what I'm saying there. This is what I basically just said. So today, what a day. Been a bit boring, to be honest with you. Just been maths all day. Maths, physics, maths. And I'm walking home, and then I've got to go to work. And we are back from work. Interesting day at work. There was only 2 of us, but it was a 4-man job. What are we going to do with 2 of us? 4-man job. Oh, I know. We'll just do it at a normal pace instead of a slow pace, and then get it all done an hour early, still like pros. But basically, then it was raining, so I took a work colleague home in the car because they'd have to walk in the rain. They're a nice human being. What? You see, I'm now deliberating. I'm struggling for things to say now because nothing's happened today. Nothing interesting's happened. What can I talk about that would give this video a title different to yesterday, or means anything to someone more than yesterday? What can I talk about? Ah, okay, right, balls to it. So I use StumbleUpon. StumbleUpon is a brilliant upon thing. It's kind of like, it lists all of the things you like, you enter what you like, and then it sends you to websites. Then it uses algorithms based on how long you stay on the website compared to other users. If you like it, thumb it down or whatever, then it will send you more stuff that you like. Right, and I was reading on it, and I was reading about quantum suicide. So let's just tell you about quantum suicide, really. That'd be an interesting video title, right? So, quantum suicide. Quantum suicide is essentially, right, it's a thought puzzle because it's an experiment that cannot be carried out in real life because it involves things that can't be measured. For example, there are things in the world, oh god, this is actually a jump in. I'm going to assume you know a little bit about quantum physics, but essentially there are things in this world that are quarks, or quarks, depending on whereabouts in the world you come from. And quarks are very, 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 very small, and we don't even know they exist, to be honest. They're a bit of a guess. And we think there's like a couple, there's like up, down, blah, 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 blah. But anyways, these things have spin. Each quark has a spin. It either spins that way, or that way, or something like that. Let's simplify it. It spins that way or that way. Or either up or down it spins. We'll simplify it. It's a bit complicated. No one really knows. And by the way, if I'm wrong here, then you can say so in the comments. I don't mind. To be honest with you, I'm making half of this up. I've read a bit of an article, and I'm going to make it up and just blag it to you. So yeah, there are these particles, and they're so small and so fast and so blah blah blah, right, that they are governed by Heisenberg's unprobability? Damn it. Uncertainty principle, that's the one. Which means at any one moment we can only measure its spin or its velocity or something like that. We can only measure where it is or how fast it's going. We can't measure both. And because they're so quirky and random, we can never know what the spin is, etc. So it's a thought puzzle. You can't test it in real life. So basically, some physicists went, oh no, let's test this idea. Let's think about it for a bit. Yeah, it works. Do that. So essentially, what the puzzle is, well, it's not a puzzle. It's an experiment. There's a gun, right? It's a gun, like a revolver, right? And when you pull the trigger, it does a measurement. And it figures out whether a quark, an up quark, let's say, is spinning in a specific direction. If it is spinning in a specific direction, then it shoots. The gun shoots. Whoever it is killed. Let's say it's me. I'm killed. I told this to my mother and father, and they were like, "You're not planning on committing suicide, are you?" And I'm like, "No, don't worry about it." So yeah, I'm planning on pulling the trigger. If this particle is going up, there's a very high probability it is. Then I am surely killed because the bullet will just drive straight through my brain. However, if it's spinning the other way, then I don't die, essentially, which is always a good thing. Okay, so I get the gun and I'm spinning it. Shoot. 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 And I fire the gun for infinity. Just say, let's say 100 times. Shoot it 100 times and I don't die. However, the theory at the moment stands at every time I pull the trigger, the particle is measured and for me, I don't die. Yay! However, at that precise moment, an entire new universe is spawned. It's a brand new universe, and that particle happened to be the other way, so I died. And then next time I pull the trigger, same thing happens. Bang, new universe. Bang, new universe. It's what's it called? Is it called the infinite universe theorem or something? I don't know. Made that up, to be honest. So yeah, infinite presses of the trigger means 100 presses of the trigger means 101 worlds. This current world, and then the 100 spawned where I die, and that's quantum suicide. Essentially, because we can never measure it. That's literally the bare basics of quantum suicide. Yeah, because in this world, if we did quantum suicide, we'd never die, because there's an infinite number of worlds that can be generated just to make up for it. It's a bit like Minecraft. You just respawn somewhere else. It's just a different world, exactly the same. No? Does that make sense? No, I know what I mean. It also kind of links in with Schrodinger's cat, who is a guy, if you don't know who Schrodinger's cat is, or have never watched Big Bang Theory, which is where I first learned it before I read up the rest of it. It's basically, there's a cat in a box, and a vial of poison that will break at a random time, right? But if you seal the box, then at that precise moment in time, the cat is both dead and alive, because we don't know until we open it, which is a bit weird and stupid, like, but yeah, that's true. It's also the same with the quantum thing. If I'm in a box, to the outside world, I'm both simultaneously dead and simultaneously alive, because it can never tell what I am until thingy. Yeah, quantum, it's a bit crazy, really. Shouldn't really pick this topic to teach you about. But it's an interesting video title, and it's a video that is slightly different to yesterday's video, which is good. I could do this on the main channel, just teach you about physics that I don't understand. Having said that, it would be a little bit hard to do. I'm also a terrible teacher, as you may have just gathered, and it's a bit jumpy on the bandwagon in it, so balls to it, won't do that. Yeah, quantum suicide, lol. So, yeah, I've basically got that off of StumbleUpon because it just generated me an article, and I've spent half an hour reading that and didn't understand it. Hey, that's what I call 30 minutes well spent. Okay, then, so what's going on now is I'm going to go and pick father up at about 12:30 and then go to bed. Because I'm tired, but I want 6 hours sleep on the dot, so there's no point going to bed before 1. Yeah, tomorrow we have 1 free period, double maths, lunchtime, yeah, lunchtime, double computing, and then the evening/afternoon to do whatever the hell I want, which is probably going to be physics coursework, because I've got to make some changes to that. Yeah, so I hope today's video has been slightly different from the other videos that I've put up recently, and even though it's been completely not very video diary-y, and hopefully you still enjoyed it, if you ever enjoyed it. Why are there so many of you? Why do I keep getting emails? I don't knock it, like, why do I keep getting emails saying people are subscribed? Where are you finding me from? I don't understand, because, I mean, yesterday's video, today's video, let's be honest, I just don't get it, but yeah, anyway, that's just my little outburst. I'm gonna go to bed. That's a lie. I'm going to go drive, pick father up, get back, then go to bed. So for tomorrow's video, assuming that I haven't quantumly committed suicide until then, which I'm assuming I haven't, I'll catch you later.